Hey, hello. I guess I need to have some level of energy in order to keep people engaged. I'm just really feeling very low energy right now. I thought it was important for me to check in, to discuss a couple of things that are happening, because for some of you who haven't tuned in before, what I'm attempting to do is chart my progression or lack of in terms of my mental health. Um, I've noticed that there are certain things that I do which become a pattern, and I'm hoping that by paying attention to the pattern, I can avoid those pitfalls. It's sort of like maneuvering through a labyrinth, and essentially just avoiding areas that are going to block me. Again, I'm thinking that there's only progression if there's always forward movement, right? I guess for me, the movement is necessary because otherwise, I just I have these thoughts that really dominate and crush and make me want to go back to sleep. So, what that means, wanting to go back to sleep, is that's a passive aggressive way of talking about wanting to die. Uh, I don't have the motivation, I guess you can call it, to go out and asphyxiate, slice. I don't have I don't have the conviction, right? However, just before starting to record this, I felt myself slipping, and I thought, okay, there's value in this because I think it's important to spot the warning signs, right? So for me, the best way I can describe it is, when you feel like you're about to vomit and there's that panic and that anticipation of all of that heaving and aching of the chest and the coughing and the choking and the nasal passages getting full, all of the panic that precedes the vomiting, because of all of those different factors that I've listed. I mean, that's not a very unpleasant fear, right? It's something bad's about to happen, and I just, and I don't feel like this often at all. I just really felt like that sense of dread. Something bad was going to happen. I don't know what to do anymore, man. Like I was telling Lisa yesterday, it's funny because I was watching. Fuck, what the fuck was I watching? See, that's what I mean. I'm totally disassociating. I was watching something. I'm just bouncing from shit to shit just to distract myself. And I'm trying to be coherent so you'll stick around. That's apparently necessary. I was telling Lisa recently that I'm just so afraid of waking up. I wake up and I think of things in my life that could destroy me. I don't feel that I'm young enough anymore to fight. I'm not young enough anymore to fight with the same energy that I had before. And yesterday, I mean, when I was facing a bad situation that really went and fucking just hit me at my core in terms of my fears. It just went right for one of those core fears, right? I had to pay like close to $7,000 to repair something on a truck that had been repaired a year and 4 months ago. So my warranty for that very expensive component, a turbo, was 4 months had been expired for 4 months. So that shit's supposed to last like 100,000, 150, 200,000 kilometers, not 10,000 kilometers, not a year and 4 months, not 16 months, man. And so now I had to pay, and as I was there were problems with the truck, and then these motherfuckers were gonna charge me even more for the replacement of a sensor, which they wrote in their notes was good, now it wasn't, and it's just like, what the fuck, guys? All you're doing. And so I lost it, and I said, "Do you want me to unbuckle my pants? You want to go into the bathroom? Do you want to, you want to go there if you're gonna fuck me?" And Lisa got all embarrassed, and she wasn't interested in being around that. And I mean, it was just like totally visible in her face. And anyway, so I was watching something. I don't remember what the fuck I was watching, and it's on Netflix, so there's the subtitles. So the square of this filming, or the rectangle, is occupying a certain percentage of the screen, but right beneath me, where I can see myself, there are the words, "That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right!" Exclamation mark. I reached out to that girl, Marie-Claude, recently, the woman who saw me at the bar last week and who I had been, how can I put this? Anyhow, whatever, man. Fuck. So I hooked up with this girl. I flush her. I block her number. The following week, we meet by chance, and I mean, she's a big, enormous person, and I really have zero interests. But somehow we're talking. We get into a car. I'm engaged in discussion. She's intelligent. She's respecting my intelligence. She's recognizing it. Ooh, big ego fucking boost. I'm so fucking weak. We wind up in St. Jerome. She's plastering me with drinks. And then as I'm walking away, she's like, "What? We're not going to hook up? Or we're not going to sleep together tonight?" So that was pretty like, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, no. And now I'm walking through a desolate town in the Laurentians, Saint Sauveur, and things are moist and wet, and lights are reflecting, and it seems like a movie set. And there's maybe the far off sounds of some final revelers, bar patrons stumbling along in the distance, and drunkly, I should add. And I just really felt alone. The distraction was over, and now I have to go home. And it was the second week in a row where I was going to go to bed around 6, so that's a big no-no for me, right? It's just that I'm starting to wonder what the point is of keeping this discipline. So, yeah, I'm hoping to get together a couple of jokes, and I was trying to plot out something. I mean, I was listening to that's what I'm fucking listening to, the Degenerates. The last guy who was on was Joey Diaz. I'm not sure how I feel about that guy. Like, I kind of like him, and I don't, and I'm wondering if he's really as tough of a guy as he claims to be. He talks about being broken. He has the confidence to reveal his inner thoughts, to use the word faggot, to be unapologetic about doing such things. I don't know, man. Does that make him obnoxious, high on coke? Or, I don't know, why is it important? It's just all fucking blather. So for anybody who wants to put down English, just remember, every air traffic controller in the world speaks English. So English is what's keeping you alive, motherfuckers. You Quebecers on your way to Dominican Republic. It's thanks to us fucking Anglos, les têtes carrées, as you used to say, that you're still alive. Yeah. I mean, imagine if air traffic controllers started speaking French, they'd started using like some type of phonetic alphabet. A comme, je sais pas, B comme bébé, C comme tu sais, D comme tu connais, Dédé, là. E, E, F comme. Anyways, you get the idea, right? So yeah, maybe that could be funny. The French phonetic alphabet, but à la québécoise. Yeah, no, that'd be good, man. Like I'd be able to possibly get some Quebecers to see, hear, understand, bring some people in. Okay, the French phonetic alphabet. À la québécoise. Yeah, nice. But I definitely do want to talk about the fucking Bloc and the resurgence. I mean, I was telling Lisa the other day, I was like, Jesus Christ, I don't think there's going to be more than 3 Bloc Québécois, and if there are, I'm really disturbed. I mean, that's a sad reflection of Quebec culture. I mean, you would think that at some point, this pure laine mentality would kind of dissolve, but it seems that there's a tremendous backlash against the Arab community. And you know what? I feel that personally, I feel like there should be a backlash against every fucking religion. I mean, how much longer are we going to? I mean, Star Trek did fucking, yes, of course, or maybe sometimes some suggestions, right? But for the most part, I mean, John Lennon, right? No borders and no religion. What's left to fight for? So, in the context of that type of openness, how can we substantiate? How can we justify fucking bigotry and racism? I mean, it's right there. It's hiding in the open. When you go to places like Val David, Val Morin, Mont Tremblant, whatever place, Saint Sauveur, Morne Heights, it's 98.5% fucking white people, man. Jesus Christ, it's never ending. It's white. And yet, somehow we maintain this decorum about ourselves. We feel that we should be treated with respect and with deference because look at us. We're white supremacists, but in a very civilized, subtle way. We're subtle white supremacists. Yeah, I like that one. Subtle white supremacists. Yeah, so these are some of the topics that I'd like to address for my stand-up. Then, of course, there's the part about I'm a pedophile by standards that I had nothing to do with. I'm a pedophile if I decide that I just talk about the possibility that there are pedophiles out there that are not a danger. So clearly, I'm a pedophile if I'm saying, hey, you know what? It is possible for people not to act on their desires or on their impulses. But no, the minute somebody expresses that maybe they were aroused by a young person, then all of a sudden we have to burn them at the stake. It's as simple as that. We have to burn them at the stake. Anyhow, if I seem a little bit distracted, guys, because I had a meltdown yesterday and I'm really not happy about it. I felt that Lisa didn't stick around enough. She wasn't there sufficiently, and I was just like, fuck, man. I just, I want to stop having these stressors. I texted that woman telling her that we could meet. I felt bad because her sister thought that I was a real fucking asshole for merely talking to her sister because I admitted to blocking the number. I didn't her number, right? I blocked it because when I flushed her, I didn't want to be influenced. I didn't want to be impacted. I didn't want to be swayed or convinced or made to feel like man, Jesus Christ, I'm just some dude in a bar. Let's get over this. So I just didn't go today. I didn't answer the phone. I mean, it was a blocked number. It was hidden. I was like, fuck that. I'm not going to fucking start being tricked into answering a phone call. I mean, I do that to too many people already. Pound 31 on an Android. I don't know how it works with stupid iPhones. It's probably really complicated. You probably have to sync it to your Mac and your iPad and do all sorts of other Apple shit. You tell someone we're not racist. Yeah, by the way, I'm part Syrian. Quoi? Shit. Fuck, man. The reversal. I tell somebody that I'm part Lebanese, and they're like, quoi? Tu es Arab? I'm like, tabarnak, man. I grew up here. It's like, what am I telling you? In your mind, how are you receiving this? That I'm about to rip open my shirt and I'm going to have my wife's at home wrapped up in every available towel. Like, I don't let my children out. I beat them. I teach them about taking over the world, blowing shit up. What is going through your brain, man? There's a real lack of whites. What? Yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah, let's have end of the world parties. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's embrace the fact that, hey, man, we're going to get wiped out. So let's have end of the world parties. There was an Australian film or a film from New Zealand where already half of the world had been incinerated and the heat storm was making its way to the other end of the world. And or something along those lines. I don't know, fucking some apocalyptic movie. And so people had a chance to go over their decisions to accept this fate. Some would have suicide parties, other people would just party. And this one fellow was trying to help a young girl who was about to be attacked by some sketchy asshole who wanted to rape her, kill her, or murder her, a band of murderers. So he was helping this young girl try to reconnect with her family. I think eventually they make it there, and her family had opted to commit suicide or something. So I don't really know what the fuck happened after that. Oh, yeah. He meets up with his estranged girlfriend, and they reconcile and hug each other as the wave of heat of apocalypse descends upon them, and not only are they obliterated, but I believe the entire planet as well. So great movie, you know what I mean? Because it shows that, and I mean that actually, it shows a very simple story of caring, of still wanting to protect, of nobility, of grace under pressure. And that's the reason I shut down today. Today I shut down because yesterday I was fucking hysterical. I couldn't speak anymore. I was talking as if I was in some trench and the enemy was closing in. By charging me this much and by not giving me a voice or a chance or an opportunity, what these people are doing is they're taking my security away. Now I'm scared, right? Now I'm panicked. And I even told Florent today, I said, I didn't thank you for not talking about that extra charge today. No, I didn't thank him. Fuck. I said I was thankful and Lisa was supposed to handle it because right now I don't have the mental energy. I told him that I already was going through some mental issues and I'm being followed by people. And really, in the end, I don't understand why you're not giving the client the benefit of the doubt. And my voice started getting very wavy, agitated. I think he became silent and held back. I quoted him. I mentioned words that he had brought up in our first conversation about how we were going around in circles, on formait des boucles, because I was telling him that I never asked for a scan and these people to reprogram a code on my transmission, which wound up costing me $350. Because they're the only motherfuckers who have the programs for these scans. Powerless, man. I'm powerless. Without that truck, I don't have revenue. I can't just go in there and steal the truck because I've already done that before. And they can charge you with theft of service. Been there, done that. So I suffered from a sense of shame today because I yelled at Lisa. I yelled at her in front of her daughter. The way I was talking, why are you not here when I'm asking you to be behind the whistles? And that can't be fucking healthy for anything, man. Not for them, not for me. Dogs would flee. My dogs, if they saw me talk like that, and they have. I mean, they're picking up on it, man. I'm terrifying everybody at a primal level. So yeah, today I felt like I was a real fucking failure, a piece of shit, real fucking clown, a joker. And as I came up, as I was prepping this stuff with the Mac, I just thought, man, this fear, like something bad was going to come up out of me. And I mean, hey, you know what? I'm a smart guy, and those things that I'm afraid that are going to destroy me every morning, things that get me out of bed so I can start sweeping the floor and distracting myself and making my coffee and getting on the phone, having conversations, and just distractions. I mean, maybe those things that I fear will actually happen. Doesn't mean that because I have anxiety that I'm not on to some things, right? Maybe the government will repossess my home. Maybe Roman will come back from school one day. Maybe my son will overdose. My older son. Maybe Jasmine will never talk to me again. That's my daughter. Maybe my knee will get worse and I will no longer be physically capable of working. I've got multiple tears in my right meniscus and I have a patella femoral issue, shit sliding the way it's not supposed to be. I stretch almost every day. And I don't know if that's going to correct the situation. I really don't. So who knows, man? I might become incapacitated. So yeah, you know what? Things are rough. Things are fucking rough. But whoops. Okay, sorry guys, it's gonna take me a little while. Okay, so there we go. Right? Oh, I am having a lot of, like, if I turn left, it goes right on the screen. Anyways, we all know, no, we don't. Yes. we don't all know, fuck, infinity sign, right? However, there's a little circle on top, and that circle over here represents a boulder. And that's the story of Sisyphus. The rock goes up, comes back down. And I know I'm just in a down period right now. And I still have the resolve. It's just like, it's muscle memory, man. It's muscle fucking memory. It's just like, okay, Erickson, do the spinning bike, do the cardio, but beyond that, the calisthenics, right? But beyond that, I don't really go out unless I have to. I avoid going out. If I do, it's late. I go late in the day. And I don't know, man. People just bum me out, like with their vulnerabilities and their mortality and their weakness and pettiness and closed-mindedness and ignorance, limited perceptions, limited awareness. I look at them and there's no strength, there's no hope. There's no hope in any of them, man. Nobody's got the answer. And what can I offer them, eh? I mean, I used to be quite the arrogant person. But just look at this light, and everything will be fine. All we need to do is breathe. And it's okay to stay until the end. And what I know is that I will miss spring. I will miss crickets. I will miss the dappled light on the surface of a slightly trembly lake. I'll miss how the light filters in through the leaves, especially when they're fresh and new in the springtime. That special quality of green. It's a very light green. It becomes hardened over the course of the summer with the hot sun, of course. Yeah, that's what I'll miss.